statement was something like, why did why did your black sisters allow you or you guys to be on here looking like that on national TV? But in the same case, you're on a national platform pointing them out. That's just as bad.
So if EB or Erica on your show think that hey, me being boring, tedious, or whatever you think, or me and being
oh my God.
Greg is tedious, it doesn't matter. We're being our authentic self, and you're watching and you're viewing. And my edges they're back today.
Answer the question though. Because I'm not sure if the question is you asking about me and Aaron as a whole or that scene. But if
that's that scene. Well, no,
that scene.
Okay, no,
so,
actually, it's a two-parter. So I want you to answer about the scene and then also Aaron in general. But go ahead with the scene.
All right, bet. Scene first. So as far as that scene, first of all, I was proud of my dad because just like I can be very, very composed. Mm-hmm. I got that side to me. I know he was very
that, and then us having a meeting and failing. And then once this opportunity happened, they were like, okay, well, now you guys really can't meet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so even on the show, it says like, oh, I said like, oh, it's been 8-9 months because at that time of filming, it had, that's how much time it passed by.
Ready, because it's already comments, what's going on? Because I want to say, do you feel like that this show is a mixture of different shows put together? Like,
sure.
Ooh, okay.
A lot of shows are a mixture of a lot of shows. I think this is a mixture of like Love is Blind meets Catfished. Only
yes, ma'am.
These people, they know their people.
Okay.
But when you're dating somebody virtually and you never actually got to see them, either one or two things can happen.
How did you feel about that? Because
I'm a type of person. I'm about loyalty. Mm-hmm. And see, a lot of people don't know what that is anymore. Morals. People don't know what that is anymore. And I am a type of person, my word is my bond. If you don't have nothing at all, you got your word. And see, one thing I can say about Shay, and I'm going to say this disclosure first. I'm going to talk about this once, and this is going to be my last time talking about it. Because one thing, I don't have to put nobody's name. I don't have to call nobody's name out my mouth, for one. Two, with Shay, I went to Josh first.
Yeah, Lex was flirting with me. Oh, Lex wanted to fuck me.
That I had difficult times dating. I really wasn't dating. I was just out here grinding, doing my thing, sticking to my routine. Really had got more into my fitness stuff, even though I had already been an athlete my whole life. But I had really just picked up on more of the weightlifting and all that type of stuff. So I really was just in tune with myself. And I was like, well, I'm getting older. I do want to find love. Maybe this is a way for me to find love. And I would work perfect for this. So that's what made me originally join the journey. I've been single for over like 2.5 years. So I haven't really been, some hit and miss dates. But it never was nothing past like, okay, me and you go out to eat maybe once or twice. And it just stayed really at a low vibration level. So that's really where I was at before the show. So I really went in with good intentions, hoping to see some.
Gee Willikers.
Come on now. Welcome back to Cameshiareviews, the queen of reality TV. Yes, we are starting out with firepower with this situation. Now, there's so many things to get into, but first I want to hear the recap from my girl, Dina. Come on.
Oh, now you already know I ain't got no recap.
Okay, well then, fuck it. It's all good then. It is what it is. My
Goodness
recap,
gracious.
It's violence starting out. ABC. What? There's no softness, no demure. It's straight up. Zero fucks. Violence.
Well, I mean, really, like you already know I don't watch until Saturday morning, so y'all caught me early.
Look, I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you how it's starting out for me. Anyway,
this how it's starting out.
Period. So now, well, I wanted you guys to understand the story and the origin of all these things. Now, mind you, when I played that clip, it was for a reason. Chris is one of the cast members for Neverevermets. Now, what I want you guys to understand that the fact of the matter of Ready to Love Dallas coming to, first of all, I want to say before I even get to this tea, welcome Queen Abby, Dina, of course, DJ. I'm sorry, and Lee. I'm not rude. I have to make sure I come through and speak. I'm not like that. Champagne Lee, all the things. But let me go ahead and continue before we really get into some things. The fact of the matter is, Red to Love Dallas. The reason why it was introduced to the show is because of me.
Speak on it.
Production and myself. We were having conversations about, of course, they reached out to a lot of different people. I brought the idea of Red to Love Dallas. I did. And the first person that I added was Tequila. I wanted Tequila to have another opportunity to be on reality TV, to have her opportunity, other things. That was my situation. I didn't add any other cast members, nothing. From there, Tequila opened her heart up, which I said this, and this is Cameshiareviews saying this. I wish she was selfish and didn't even do it. She suggested other cast members, which was Chris. From Chris came the narrative and fake storyline that it is the L to the E to the X. Yes, ma'am.
Jesus.
I'm
You
just
might need a prayer in the beginning because
no.
the lies, and the lies, and the more lies, and on with these fake relationships.
Well,
Lord Jesus.
We're going to come in gently and softly with this so that everybody can understand and receive the situation. And we'll have the prayer at the end because I'm feeling kind of devilish. So let's not even fake it with the prayer in the beginning. And let's go ahead and roll with it because he's right here. And we'll deal with him at the end. Thank you. Hallelujah.
And got some receipts because I sent them to you.
Yeah, copy that. So, with that said, the narrative and the cuteness of it all, of speaking of a said, the girl, the lady that we know as Maya, there was never a narrative of you dating Lex and dating her. One thing I found out tonight, because I actually have an exclusive interview with Coley. I interviewed her tonight. One of the things, in fact, this her right here.
What's up?
Hey now, surprise guest from Philadelphia, Ready to Love is here.
Even get a
doorbell. Let's go. One of the things that she said to me is that when you are on the show and you're contracted, you are not allowed to, well, you're contracted to date anybody else because you're on the show. And I find that interesting because I'm trying to figure out, how are you dating Lex, but yet you are filming Ready to Love as being the surprise or whatever, I forgot what it's called. Curveball. There's no such, you cannot do that because you are on a contract with Ready to Love. So how can you be dating Lex? That's how it's a farce. Ready to Love would have been even put into this situation if I hadn't suggested it. It was a narrative that came up once a good idea came into place. So I want to say that it's a lie, it's a farce, it's fake. I'm just saying. For those who get upset, for whom it may concern,
I know that ain't who I think it is in these comments.
Hey T.
No, I'm talking about Ready to Love, Ready Queen Mod. Don't be stuck, y'all, when you over on Ready promoting Lex. Let me be quiet. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So
let's continue on.
Let me go. I need to do something. Just remind me of something. So, even though you didn't have a recap, Lee, do you have any kind of recap for us at all? A small.
I do. Okay. So now, because everybody else.
Okay, let's do the recap, not the opinion. Let's do the recap.
And everybody, majority of the ladies on here are moms or do y'all be leaving y'all baby at 1 month old?
Oh, wait a minute, Lee.
Uh, my
Because
baby.
I know she's still dripping breast milk. So you left your baby at 1 month old for some internet penis?
Lord Jesus.
I
Are you talking about the girl from Dallas?
Yeah, like you left your kid at 1 month old to be on TV for this man. You could have got him flued out, or he could have flued you out. Like I'm don't understand. I'm in
Well,
confusion
I don't.
because
Oh, but Lee, before we get to the pow and all the things, because I have a segment for you too. You didn't give me opportunity. Hold tight. So, what I want to actually get into, Abby, I know because I didn't have a recap. So, Abby, I'm not asking
well, I
recap
do
or
have a
anything.
recap. Everybody meet everybody. Shotty Low, the model. He thinks she got a drinking problem because she asked for another glass of wine at the
Mhm.
dinner table. Uh, oh girl, she didn't had a baby and she probably got breast milk in the freezer at the house, but that's none of my business.
Oh, Jesus
Alexa sat on
Christ.
that damn couch and lied and said that she was 45 and she really 47. She pushing 120, but that ain't none of my business either. I can't even remember the other couple because they didn't even let them be on the television. Oh, Todd, the one, okay, they shouldn't have been on this show. What's that show on Netflix where it got the old people?
Jesus help us all.
What's the name of the show?
I
Y'all
don't
know
know
what
because I
show I'm
think I,
talking
I don't I
about.
don't understand. I think I'm old, so I don't know.
Oh,
You talking about
Jesus.
later daters?
There
Yeah.
it is. That's
Oh
the name of the show.
no.
That's the show that Ty and that girl should have been on. They shouldn't have been in them house with a whole bunch of millennials and stuff. And y'all, and then we
I
ain't even
don't
gonna
know
get.
if I have enough alcohol to get through this live.
And
Oh
then
my
we not
God,
even gonna.
Jesus.
I ain't listen. Chris. He just
Oh
catching stray
no.
bullets because he guilty by association. And that's all that I got. Let's go on here and get
Well,
into
well,
everything
well,
else.
well. Well, my comments for Chris is going to be this: the actions that you did today, you're right there with her. So I'm sorry for you. So anyway, to continue, um,
That's all I got.
period. Abby, I want to
Yeah,
ask you: you watched the episode?
absolutely
Um,
not. I was out drinking with my friends.
oh
I
my
just
I
got
God!
was
home.
too.
Your real
Oh
friends or your fake
my
friends?
God! Wait,
No, my real friends. I
wait.
was with Willie B and L Teddy. Willie B and
That's
L
the real
Teddy were
people.
in
The
town,
real
and
people.
so the Trade Your Kids got together and we went to this bar and
So it
with a
wasn't
Honda
nobody
car.
that you
Yes.
paid to be your
So,
friend to have
Oh
so
drinks
my
with you. I just
God,
want to
Jesus.
clarify.
I had some lemon drops and now I'm on
Okay.
water.
Okay.
So I don't
So Abby, when I
know what
need
the hell going on.
Abby, but I need you to read at the end, and when I need you to jump in because you know people throwing salt in my eye, you just need to jump in
Okay,
and yeah, there we go. Okay, so
I got you.
smooth.
Mm,
Welcome, smooth. Who's been here, family to the show,
hey.
watching the show, and what I just dropped just now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're quiet, I need to know your opinion.
Mm, the
But
show?
well, yes, all of it. Whatever you guys say, I want to hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I shall deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
So
deliver.
first off, hey y'all, I'm sleepy. I ain't been too long, got off work. Um, but yeah, I watched this and I'm not really gonna say that it's a show.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, what the hell is Taronda J wearing? I need
Oh
her
my
to
God.
Gee connect them. I need her to connect the rest of the outfit. I know she's trying to be outside of the box, but she is outside of the whole room. I need her to get it together. I need her to get her stylist to bring it out, bring it together, bring bring it together. As far as the
The laugh is
created
crazy.
relationships, right? And I use that word loosely, created relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna count nobody pockets. I just think that be 100 from the beginning. That way there's no bombs to be dropped. And then once the bombs are dropped, you can't go clutch your pearls and be like, oh my God, they put me on Front Street. Well, yeah, because we know you not doing this for real. We know
Tax time is has elapsed, and you trying to pay a couple
Not
of
text
bills.
time has elapsed.
Just say that. And as far as that baby that literally just had a baby, um it's not even so much the fact that she left her child at 1 month. It's the fact that, girl, you went whole 9 months and you supposed to be in this relationship with this man for 4.5 years, and you didn't say now the word, and then you hope and pray that he's gonna be cool with that. It's the
I have a lot
delusion
of
for me.
questions behind that because
It's
if y'all on the FaceTime, right? He ain't see your belly getting bigger, your face
Oh
getting
my.
fatter, your boobs getting
Oh
bigger.
my.
Your nose spreading. None of
Like,
that.
nothing, like
I'm
I
hungry all
he
the
may not
time.
know
Something.
he
I'm
may not
throwing
know
up.
the
When it's
the
what's happening.
yeah, he may not know the signs. Like, you
but
can
how you hide a big belly? You can't hide that.
you can.
Lord,
You
I
can if
mean,
you only
I mean,
FaceTime in
well,
front
yeah, I
like
guess
camera up.
Yeah, when you FaceTime
Oh,
from
and hold on,
from
let me take this time to
chest up.
apologize to RTL Reddit Queen Mai. It wasn't you. It was somebody else over on that other app over there. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No,
Mhm.
she need to explain this belly. Cause how you not say,
Ooh,
hey,
not
Yeah,
explain
uh
it's
that.
nothing to explain. She had sex with somebody else and unprotected and fell into the hole. That's what happens. That's
yeah,
that's
but
what grown people
even
do.
Okay,
Not fell
even
into the
from the
okay.
hole.
neck up, he couldn't say, dang, you getting a little chunky over there.
He
Look,
could have been eating a lot of biscuits, a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
just
Texas
sum it up
Roadhouse.
like this. Like
Kiss my
Cat
ass
Williams
on that.
said, either you was big and you got small, or you was
Okay,
small and
cat.
you got big. Somebody
I
is still
can.
getting it. So let's move along.
Oh Jesus! So Coley, let me ask you a question, Mama. Even though you came from Rachel or Philly, and this is a new show, watching this, what are you thinking? Because of course you got Chris on here from Rachel Love Dallas, which again, everyone is thinking that they've been in a relationship for a year long, and all of a sudden this whole thing when Mike came in, y'all, that is fake. FYI, again, it is all fake. Sorry. Go ahead, Queen.
Gee,
It
Willikers.
was
I did.
crazy to see him because I'm like, I know him.
Mm, come on.
You know who?
What ended up
Right.
happening to him on his season? Did he find love? On
No,
Vegas?
Uh,
He
no.
didn't.
Allegedly.
He did. He found himself. He didn't find love.
so again, the interview I did with him a year ago, he was like, okay, um, wait, wait. This situation to me is I find interesting is that this was actually a post from Lex.
Yes, he ended up with the
No,
girl.
no, 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 no. Yes. But see, the thing about it is that Lex posted this herself, where she was like, "Oh, everybody loves Lulu." This is April 22nd, 2024. Like we can continue to go on and continue with.
In the story.
Okay,
That
so
was
Not
what
the
after she left
top.
kind of
LeBron, right?
Not the top.
what kind
Not
of
the top.
demented do you have to
Hold
be
on, let's
to
continue.
post
Let's
a
get. Hold on,
picture
let's
of your
continue.
man and
Nah,
Let's
but there's
somebody
continue.
more.
else?
Hold on, let's
Yeah,
just
but wait, there's
continue.
more.
Let's continue. Period. Let's continue. We have April 17th with the Maya sits down with Little Black Book. Okay. April 17th. What month is this? We are barely in the year where you guys are saying all these things like
Kiki, do you
come on.
love me?
Look, what is this? Same thing. Hold on. What's the other one?
Oh
I'm
my
just
Here
god.
we go.
saying, if
Hold
y'all
on.
hear
Here
me,
we go.
what kind
Same
of
thing.
demented?
Boom, boom. What?
Crazy.
Same thing.
This is not
11 months ago, you were hugged up. Not only were
this is
you
terrible.
saying that you was in love with this man or y'all was together, all the things. Not only that, you have
This is
Lex,
terrible.
who is in a relationship on a TV show a year later, saying, "Oh, there's a person." No, ma'am. The person is her. That's the narrative. Get the fuck up out of here with the bullshit narrative because that is fake as fuck.
Because
Oh
she
my
said the
god.
person was a younger girl that's like nothing like her.
Well, okay.
Pure.
I
I
got a
Again,
question.
I got a
I
question.
got a
alert.
Again,
I got a
I
wait,
question.
wait,
alert.
wait, wait, y'all.
I got
I
a
got a
question.
question.
Go ahead.
We both got questions.
Wasn't because you know it.
I got
Okay.
answers.
That's my girl.
So I know you got this answer. So wasn't it some speculation flying around, Chris, as far as him swimming in the wrong sea?
Okay.
Girl,
Hold on,
I
wait,
was
wait,
gonna
wait.
say it.
Okay.
Keep it real.
Okay, I'm woke now.
Wait,
Don't yeah,
wait.
okay then.
Let's
My
keep it real. Hey, King.
Okay.
Hey,
I
King.
wasn't
Hey,
even
y'all.
Hold on, wait, everybody. So
that wasn't where I was going. Wow.
hold on.
Let me say this.
Everybody.
Let me say
Hold
this.
on.
Can I just say this before my tequila makes me forget? What kind of demented do you have to be to post a picture of a man and another woman, but that's your man?
Listen, because my crash out is real bad.
Look. Who this picture was posted by again
Her.
for people in the back.
I would never.
This is posted by Lex Arroyo, who is saying, I am in a relationship. There is an incident. Another woman who is not like me. We all, from the Reservoir community, know she is talking about Lex. This fake ass, horrible written storyline. That is some bullshit.
Well, this is par for the course for we all know about 14 years a lie. And then you had Dominique and whatever that girl was on the last episode, on the first season. That was all fake with the drama and the this is that. They just doing this shit to get money.
Right.
But
Money?
is
How much money you
$3,000
think
worth
they
it?
You lose money
never
doing
got
this.
to ask-
You do not make money doing this. You lose money.
Wait. Hold on. Coley, say it. Your mama say it. Go ahead, say it, Coley.
You do not make money doing this. You lose money doing this.
Ooh, because you missing work, right? I'm assuming that they don't. Well, first of all, we know that OWN don't be feeding y'all. So, but they got that liquor on deck. Because, okay, and then
Oh my God, I cannot.
there is no real makeup artist allegedly. You know, I've never been on the set of anything.
No, they got a makeup artist.
Did she
got
do
a makeup
she do a
artist.
full face, or do you have to come pre-face?
No, it depends.
Okay, my point exactly. So there's no food, but they have
Look,
liquor.
Lily, you on a roll. You are on a fucking roll tonight.
Hey, look,
Well, first of all, when that picture was taken, Maya was just coming off of LaRon.
Oh, not Veronica.
Wait, okay.
You
So
will cook.
well, keep it real. Hold on, but the thing about it, Cookies keep it real. And look, T in the chat, T say it was 2,000 a week for 3 weeks. My whole thing is this: connecting the dates, and even with here for the first time for me, hearing Coley say that if you were on the show, you signed a contract, you're not allowed to date anybody while you're a film and ready to love you on the show. So how is it that?
But Camisha, we all know that is lies. How many people
Mama, no, I get that. I get that. But that being said, there's no way in the world I'm gonna believe. But that if I had, okay, I'm gonna be running. Okay, so Cookie, if I wasn't involved, so you missed the first part of the video. The production came to me and asked about people be casted for the show. I suggested RTL Dallas. It was my first one. So from there, they went with. So regardless of what it says, you should be thanking me because I started that ride. I started that train. So at the end of the day, Tequila, myself, put Lex on what she said now, Facebook holder person. And so to me, it's like at the end of the day, who don't
Facebook holder person?
Whatever. It is what it is.
She's a Facebook group creator. Let's.
Oh, trust me, I know I have my own personal beef. So let's keep on going.
I.
Okay, could I ask my question now?
Go ahead, Abby. Go ahead, Abby.
For the lemon drops make me forget. Hold on.
Go ahead, Abby.
Let's just blaming it on the alcohol. Where's Jamie Foxx?
Listen.
Go ahead, Abby.
They was half price. It was happy hour. Listen.
Okay, got it.
Kid, I'm gonna say my situation with her in a minute.
So he was with her, the other girl, 11 months ago, and baby girl from the Facebook page was posting their pictures 11 months ago.
No, she wasn't.
Her baby is 1 month old.
No. It's not the same person.
Oh.
So
yeah, well, they're
okay.
not. Yeah, we
Who has a
the little baby.
1-month-old baby then?
The white girl.
Sherry from Dallas.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm trying to is keep it real as possible. When I actually suggested to Quilla, it started a domino effect. When she suggested Chris suggested her. There was never a relationship. The narrative came once the whole Rachel Love Dallas came in. It came was Chris wanted or suggested whatever his situation was Lex. Then that's how the narrative came. So I'm being honest with what I said. I started that Rich Love Dallas. They weren't looking at that. They were just trying to fill up their roster as far as the we need people for Never Ever Met season 2. I hate to be the one to show you behind the skirt, behind the curtain, but it is what it is.
But
I'm
it
gonna
makes
talk my shit.
because she
Pop it.
auditioned for Ready to Love,
Period.
and they didn't let her get that. So might as well do
Well,
something
she
else.
said. Well, first of all, hold on. Let's run that back because she said that she auditioned for. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my shit.
What
She
happened?
auditioned. She auditioned for Ready. She said that she auditioned for Ready to Love Philly. And I have two
Who?
witnesses on it. I have
Lex.
two. Well, I have three actually,
Mm.
because Cookie on here. I have three witnesses on here behind that. She said that she auditioned for Ready to Love Philly, and they said no because you got the group. However,
Oh
I've been on
wow.
this panel with y'all for since Ready to Love DC. I audition. I applied for that at 10 o'clock at night, Chicago time, and got a call at 6 a.m. the next morning.
This
And
is
I've been on this
crazy.
panel for 4, 5 seasons.
Yep.
And I got text messages to prove it.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about this.
So it wasn't no behind the group. You just didn't fit you didn't fit what they was looking for.
Interesting.
And that's it. And that's the post. Let's
Somebody
continue on to the next
real
topic.
thirsty. Somebody grab her a bottle of Aquafina.
Well, and to me, I don't want anybody to think is to look at it as I'm just trying to drag whatever. I'm telling you the facts. That is
Speak on it.
really, they are not going to want to let you guys know that Cameshiareviews was involved with that. They're not going to say, because this is, I'm going to be honest. Y'all can go ahead and I get it, loving Alexa, whatever. I can take this. Hold on. Let me go as far as his. Okay, boom. This is Lee. Lee's in my panel. Let me keep it real, because that's what I do over here, right? And I don't hold nothing back. So Lee was a part of me being honored with the Red to Love Dallas Fort Worth with the men who decided to do this for me. And everybody knows this is my panel, but we have here with her Lee being cropped out, right? Now hold on.
Make that bigger so I can see it.
No,
The
okay, well,
crazy part is it was taken with my
hold on.
phone.
Wait, I go back. I need
This is Max. This is Max. This is just showing the picture where there's pictures of Dallas and Rachel Love, and she's cropped out, pretty much. So in this, wait a minute, hold on.
Very ghetto. It's very ghetto.
So this post here is where Lee is talking to her. Again, y'all know me. I keep it straight up. So what is the reason for my post being deleted? This is Lex Xing. I'm sorry, Lee S and Lex. She said, because you posted in the wrong group, but you want my attention so bad, you didn't. I'm sorry, so bad. Why didn't you inbox me? Lee says, is that you or no? And do you DM cast when you post their pictures? And your list of thousands of rules where does it say you need to DM somebody about something that was on national television? So again, and of course, not just me, where she said where Lee, I'm sorry, where she said issue with people as far as her chat. And I'm just making the point, Lee. So you talk your shit, Lee. I can't speak for you. So go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Here's there's a little bit more to that. I posted a picture of her that OWN had posted of her Apparently she has a what she needs to do is get out the Facebook groups and start her own line of do-rags, because apparently she has a lot of them. But that's neither here nor there. But I posted a picture of her in a do-rag, I looking kind of psychotic or whatever, and I said, "Is I know that ain't who I think it is." And
I know it ain't the
baby, it's your girl. And I got blocked. And I got kicked out of both groups, which
Wow.
is perfectly fine. But you don't sit on a high horse and say, "Oh, I welcome all comments." And then when I asked if it was you, I get blocked and I get deleted. I ain't got nothing else to say, because you about to get ate up every week, because you out here you old enough to be somebody grandma,
Oh
and you dating
no.
somebody that's 35 years old. Chris is 3 years older than me,
Oh Jesus, help. Wait a minute.
and you
What's their
pushing
age gap?
147.
Can I be the bad guy?
Is it
Can I have a Simon Cowell moment?
Yes, go ahead. Jesus, Lord help us. Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, if that girl wants some young something something, so what?
I ain't mad at her because
I knew she was
I'm
gonna
just
say
I
that.
mean, like, so
you only
we're
as
not
young
Hold
gonna
on,
as
hold on.
hold
Come on,
on.
come on.
Hold
Hold on.
on.
Go ahead, Swoop. Go
We're
ahead,
not
Swoop.
hold on. We're not gonna do the age thing. I don't give a damn how old she like that's we're not gonna keep fucking doing that. We do that shit every season. That's lame to me. Like, I get it, y'all got personal beef. I don't give a shit either way because none of that shit is real.
Right.
So, but the thing of it is and they
Okay,
capping
I
in
don't
these
care about age.
Facebook groups. People be capping in these Facebook groups or
Yes.
whatever,
And Smooth
you
hit it
know.
every day.
Right. So, people have a certain persona that they've built behind the screen, like that. All that shit is cap. So I mean, I just think that
Care
as
about
us
age.
being on this internet, we have a responsibility,
Mhm.
and then those that are on the television also have a responsibility.
Yes.
So, you know, I don't know the Lex. I don't know her personally. I don't give a shit because I mean it is what it is.
Right.
But at the same time, like, you can't get like nobody could get mad if you getting called out for
fuckery.
bringing
Yeah.
fake stuff to the internet or to TV.
Right. So
You can't get
no,
mad.
no, Smooth.
But
Exactly.
but also what I'm saying is like the Chris dude with the Maya, that shit ain't real because like I said before,
Mhm.
it was alleged that he was swimming in the wrong pond with his friend who
See,
is a man.
how respectful she's saying this. I have, if y'all see my channel, I have never said anything, and you cannot find any record where I've said anything where he was in any community. Well, even at the time when I was doing the show, people was telling me these things. I didn't report it.
Dang.
Mind you, I'm just being honest.
I
So
mean, I
Give me a
don't even know the
disclaimer.
dude personally, and
right,
I heard the tea that he dips his toes in both sides of the pond, and if
wow,
that's I mean, and
And,
if that's
and
how you moving,
all
if that,
praise to him.
if that's how you
He's just
moving,
being
then
greedy.
sweetheart, that's fine. Like I
I
am
feel the same way,
nobody's
but
judge.
I never said, and I talked
Not
to
you
him
the double
Yeah, but
outside.
dipper.
What?
no, I'm not blaming anybody. What I'm
No,
I'm
no,
speaking
no.
in
I'm not saying that.
generalities. What I'm
I'm not
saying
saying that.
is that when we as people that are coming from real life and we make a decision to come on these shows, you have to, even as a entertainment blogger or whatever the fuck it is you decide to name yourself on a Friday,
Hmm.
there's a certain
On the
level of
Friday,
one
yes.
responsibility. There's a
Only
certain level of
Fridays.
judgment that
Period.
comes along with it that should be part of the expectation.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask all of y'all this question. Hearing all these things, that even what Smooth just reiterated, what do y'all think?
Can I
Because
go
to me,
first?
but yes, he did it. Yes, but I'm saying is
Okay,
before let me finish the statement. I say this because I say that that's a lot. We don't know what's going on, but it's a question mark to a lot of different things. So how do you answer that? Go ahead,
okay.
Dina.
So let me start off with this. I don't care who you date or what pond you swim in. I don't give a damn. It's hard to find love, blah, 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 whatever. Just be real. Because the one thing I can't stand is a liar, a thief, and stupidity. And where the stupidity comes in is there's too many documentations of everything that's transpired with all these shows over the past however many years. So now you're trying to make us believe this stupid shit. So that's what I don't like. Again, liar, a thief, and stupidity. And now y'all sitting up on this internet lying and playing in our faces. Shit is just fucking ridiculous.
In the face.
And then on don't care because
But no.
I sent you the receipts just a second ago where I sent information to own about several well, not several, but one particular situation, and they saw it and didn't respond. So they don't care as long as they're getting ratings, as long
Right.
as checks is coming in, and this is that and the third. Because everybody knows I went to everybody and their mama about 14 years a lie, and nobody came a bleep. So
Until you came on Cameshia's channel and
oh, and
hit
then
20.
everybody wanted
Yeah.
to begin with.
See, that's a whole nother thing where she told a lot of tea that y'all, it's a lot that didn't come on about, but she was trying to tell everybody about it. Nobody was paying attention.
I went to OWN. I went to
Yeah,
the
she did.
shade room. I went to that one lady name we don't say no more,
We
and
don't.
nobody wanted to hear me until we had our little 45-minute conversation. And this has been ongoing. We don't know how many fake
It
bullshit
did.
they put on the screen before we started figuring this shit out.
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay, so they're on their per usual. So let's
Right, just
continue
like when
on.
they had Shay and Alonzo on there that was already engaged and damn near married.
hold
I'm
on.
gonna put a ring on it. Like they don't give a fuck.
So hold on. I want Lisa to talk about this. It's just right here. This post. You and Lex. Well, I'm just saying. You and Lex having these workers. I know she's watching this, or she has, whatever. So I want you to respond to this because I'm gonna say something real quick before you respond to that. So I want you guys to see, because Liv, my niece, I don't care, blood not blood. She's that girl. So, but I want to tell you guys something. Rachel Love Dallas came on, and I noticed, and this was Lee who actually pointed out to me that she really didn't show Rachel Love Dallas. And Rachel Love Dallas, I was incorporated a lot in that. The men of that forward season honored me for all the things that or
And you
whatever.
have multiple interviews with multiple cast members in person.
I know. Before all that, I'm just saying the guys and my niece and my sis, who is Zena, and they was good. As far as the guys, women was shaky, but I don't want to get into all that. The point I'm trying to make is that you are a Facebook group holder who speaks about who speaks about Rachel Love, and you literally cropped out Lee's picture for what point to be messy. And to me, like you talk about, and for all who support, hold on, for all who support her, because I already know who will be fake people who are fake Rachel Love cast member who I love Lex now. Y'all came for Lee for what reason? Because you weren't there. Go ahead, Lee. Go ahead.
First of all, she blocked. She put the smiley face, well, whatever, the happy face, the laughing face. I don't know, whatever face that was. That's not even the full picture. The full picture, there's other people in that picture that she cropped out. I'll let those other people be still remain unnamed. And if you go look at my Dallas story on my Instagram, the full picture is on there. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going back and forth with a grandma.
Why just say about the age of shit?
No, listen, I'm not. I got you, Smooth, but
I love you, but
I
watch
know I
it.
love you too. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not going back and forth with a grandma that peaked in high school. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it.
Lee, I want you to do. I want you to do it better because you are a golden.
Hey,
Listen to me. Listen, little mama. You a golden spirit, right? listen
Good
very closely.
question.
And you met me
Listen
in real
very.
life, so you know.
Yes, listen. That's why I'm talking because I'm older than everybody here.
Probably not. I think I
I'm
got everybody beat.
I'm
I'm
48.
about to be 52.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you
Yep.
got me by 2 years.
I'm right behind
Exactly.
you.
So let me have the floor. So look,
Uh,
Lee.
man.
So I listen. So you, like I said, you have a golden spirit, right? And you got a slick mouth. I love your energy. I love your reads because your snapbacks are flawless.
She
They
get it from
are
her
very
mom.
creative and they come
Period.
they because it's a talent to come off the dome the way you do. However, I just would hope for you to do a little bit better with the ages thing because
Mm.
So
regardless of
it's
your personal fit, just hold on, but regardless of your personal feelings of whoever, you know, I don't know that lady life. I don't, like I said before, I don't really
well, I got
care.
I do, but
I know, but I just, but this is me speaking to you. I don't care about her and whoever else got an issue because my concern is for you. You know what I'm saying? And my concern is for you to prosper and grow. So I just would, want you to word it differently when
you
you're
got
doing
it.
your reads.
I can
That's
do
all.
that.
Okay.
Well, so it's not anybody, it's not specific, well, it's not
It is.
specifically for the people that is older.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's specifically for her.
Period.
Okay, okay, because I listen, my mama,
She
she
just
just
mad
up here.
at her.
I
Can we gonna
listen,
make
No,
that
I got
clear?
it.
and
No,
She
I'm
mad
I'm
at her.
tracking
and
it. Yeah, I'm
listen,
tracking
So,
it. And it
I
is
so
disrespectful
good
you
for
better
question.
her
hope
to
that I
cut
don't
her
apply
picture out.
for the Henderson
There's a good
living
question.
facility in Philadelphia,
Oh
for the
my god.
senior living facility
Oh,
in her name,
oh,
because
oh my god.
I will do that. You better listen, you got a better chance
Oh
at
my
playing with
god,
Jesus
Jesus.
than you do with me.
What?
Please find something safe to do.
Before,
Okay.
but before we have to end the prayer, I have a question for Coley.
Well, you told me
Coley,
to respond,
But
so I was trying to
I
respond.
didn't,
okay,
but
okay,
first of all,
calm down, calm down.
first of all,
Take a breather, take a
niece, I
drink,
didn't
take a
say
sip.
anything about what you're saying. I
I
want to
was
ask
just
her a
trying to
question.
respond. So fuck
Niece,
her
I
and
didn't,
her little
Okay,
raggedy ass
okay,
Facebook
okay, we
group.
got it.
niece, I didn't say nothing about Coley. Welcome to the family. It's
It's
whatever.
hectic over here, but we
So,
love
Coley,
you.
what I want to ask you is this:
I'm
do
just
you
going on
think it's
mute.
possible? No, no, no. You could. Do you think it's possible? I'm just asking you a real question, a real G question, for Chris to be dating her. I mean her as in Lex, but yet be in the contract with Ready to Love as being the what you call Dina? The what? The curveball. Is
Well,
it possible?
the difference between like me and a lot of other people is that I have integrity. So
Uh
if I signed the contract, I'm going to
Wow.
respect the
oh.
contract.
There's that.
But we've had numerous people that were still dating. Just think about
It's
LJ,
integrity.
who
It's a
brought the
Okay.
chick
have
on.
integrity.
Let
I
me ask.
respect.
That was
Hold on. I'm
his
gonna ask this a question.
supposed ex
I
girlfriend.
know. I
They
know.
just
I
slept
know. I
together
know.
less than 30 days ago. There's
Ebby. No, no,
numerous
no.
people that still date
I'm gonna ask
during
a
the
real
show.
question. Ebby, after everything you've heard tonight, Ebby, after
Yeah.
everything you heard tonight,
I
and
like your wig,
and,
Eddie.
and you've been reviewing this show just like me, Red to Love,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to sit here because there's no way I believe that Chris Oliver Blue, even though Chris and Lex don't know, I was the one that started the Red to Love going to Neverevermets for this season. That all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden they're in a relationship and the whole thing, Red Love Dallas, him and Maya was all the ooh and ah. What is your opinion?
Mm, I definitely
About
want to hear
you don't
TT's
think
voice.
Chris was dating baby girl while he was on supposed to be on Ready to Love? I
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
see why not. 'Cause didn't our good brother in Christ Chance, wasn't he messing with somebody the whole time he was on there and ended up marrying that
I'm
lady?
no, Ebby, if I
Oh
Ain't that the
if,
same
Jesus.
thing?
if
Am
Ebby,
I
if I
slow?
no
I know
Ebby,
I had some drinks, but
Ebby, if I never was involved of even introducing this situation before that, I would say yes. I 100% agree. But when I introduced it, they're not gonna say Cameshiareviews a blogger, introduce a storyline to it. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna create their narrative. So I'm telling you, that's
Mm.
why I am not on that train and why I don't believe they took what I suggested, what I put in, and took theirs. whatever that is. No, ma'am, there was no relationship. It was not.
All I'm saying is after every season, there is always one or two people that get busted out for having relationships during the season. That's
I
all I'm
agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
But just because they do doesn't mean they were allowed to. They
No,
violated.
I know they broke the rules. I'm not saying that it
Mhm,
was like
mhm,
cool or you know what I'm saying. Everybody knew about
mhm.
it. It was cool. What I'm saying is there are people who broke the rules. I mean, you had Alonzo with all his drama after the season. You had LJ with all
Okay.
his drama after the season. You had Chance, which they supposedly broke up so he could go on the season and find himself and see if he really wanted to be with who he's with now. There's all these different situations. So I'm not just because somebody signs a contract doesn't mean that they follow the contract. You got people every
I
day
understand that. I
contracts for
understand that.
rent and don't pay rent on time.
Right.
I'm
Mhm.
just saying.
I got
It's
a question.
Go ahead.
What if he has some type of amendments or addendums within his contract that own because own is giving him this contract from Ready to Love, right?
Mhm.
So what if, and I'm just this is a big if with asterisks. What if they already know? Like I don't know. To me, it just doesn't. It's
No.
constructed. Hold on. I think it's constructed too well for him to go from Ready to Love, and then he's in all these situationships, and now he's on Never Ever Mets, and how y'all never ever met, but she controls the Facebook group of the show that he was on. I don't know. It's just
here.
Well,
it's
hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Can
Hold
I
on.
just piggyback?
But then,
Can I
before you say that,
piggyback off
hold
what
on.
she
Hold
said
on.
real
Then, hold on.
fast?
Tell me real quick, Coley. Tell me again. You told me in the interview I did with you tonight, exclusive. It's up loud now. You told me you had an interest in another man, and
Mhm.
that contractually you said you were not even able to explore that because, and I want you to tell me again, because I know that Chris was under the same contract as you.
Yeah, no. So Eddie had told me to go to this casting call for like a modeling thing. I went. I met a guy there. He was like, "Hey, I saw you. I looked at you. I know you're my future wife." And I'm like, "Damn, that's the kind of energy I wanted to get from someone on the show." But then I
right.
had to tell him like, "Hey, I'm doing this show," and I told the producers like, "Hey, I met this guy. I'm kind of interested," but they're like, "You're not allowed to date outside of the show. You got to stay with the journey and the process." I told him that he respected it, and I respected the rules of contract.
Well, everybody ain't you, baby.
So
Everybody
You
ain't
know what, Coley? I think that
she's a new
you being
she's a
on the
new kid.
show, I think that you we didn't as being an audience, like I think they tried to paint you in a different light
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what
than
they
who
did.
you are
Yes.
truly than who
Yes.
you are truly are.
Hmm.
So I think you not finding anybody for on the show or whatever is a blessing, not a curse.
I
But
agree.
I agree with you 100%, DJ Smoove. 100%.
Uh-huh, me
And
too.
now I'm not stuck
I
in
think
summer
to
prep.
me,
I can go and do
100%.
whatever I want.
So
Hey,
so
let's go.
I think,
so go
I
to
think
go to
the
my sister in the chat.
Kamisha, I think like the producers be in on a lot of like
That's my
fuckery show.
that's my
They be
point, bro.
Yes,
they be
ma'am.
on a lot.
Yes,
So like
ma'am.
Chris doing double shows, definitely he had a producer in his pocket.
Mm.
Right.
Well,
yep.
here, but wait a minute. Hold on. Hold
Wait a
on.
minute.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm about to cut
Come
that
on,
one
Lee.
off
She's stuttering.
because
Wait a minute, y'all.
the production company that's for Ready to Love is not the same production company for Never Ever Miss. It's two
It
different
doesn't
production.
matter though. It
Yeah, but
doesn't matter because the producers, they all some producers know certain producers, they work
and
with.
Right.
and that's perfectly fine. But when Ready to Love, when the season that he was on, Never Ever Miss was never a topic at that point in time.
That
It
doesn't
was
mean the
probably on the
producers couldn't
drawing
But
migrate
board
though.
wait,
in
hold
somebody's
on. But he
boardroom.
was under contract to not date anybody outside of the Red to Love Fort Worth Dallas cast. That's still under contract if you're looking at her. And to me, she only came into fruition once I introduced Red to Love Dallas to the production. And then Tequila was my choice. Tequila introduced Chris. That's how she got introduced. There's no other way to see it. I don't care how she says it. She should be thanking me for getting on the show because she had no other way. Or Tequila. I'm just saying, period.
And she won't ever do that because allegedly she was live in her little Facebook group a couple of nights ago. She couldn't even fathom or muster them to say Tequila's name.
Well, I'm saying it. That's how she got on the show. Myself and Tequila.
And some
You are
folks is just
welcome. The L to the E to the X Luther, Lex Luthor in the building. Forehead. Period. Sorry.
Okay, let's bypass this and get to the other couples.
So one thing I want to say about the other couples, I want to say, I thought that I liked well, the liquor comment, the whole liquor thing I had a problem with. But she was beautiful. I really liked her, and I was like, I feel like she was really looking for and being open to a relationship. But the whole liquor thing, I'm like, are you her daddy?
Well, admitted she was nervous.
So fast.
No.
Technically, yeah, he is.
Oh wait, hold up. No.
So when I'm nervous,
Wait. I'm gonna start with Abby. Abby, start with you. Abby, him telling her about the drinking thing. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel nothing about it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Right.
I mean, I don't feel nothing about it. Listen, nigga, are you buying the drinks? Like, what is the issue?
Mm-hmm.
What is the problem, sir? Why did he feel so compelled to say something about her having a second drink? It's not like she drank the whole damn bottle.
100%.
I missed y'all so much. I missed y'all. I
It was
y'all.
a lot. It was a
Like,
lot.
I don't. What's the age difference between the two? Between him and her?
A couple of years.
It didn't make any sense to me.
Not at all. Because when he asked her, "Are you a big drinker?"
I was
she was
like,
"Oh, I'm trying," but she said,
what?
"I'm just really nervous." And a lot of people, when they're nervous,
I drink
more.
Some people play with their hair. Some people,
tell it.
Some people drink a little bit more. But like I said, it's not like she just went to the kitchen and downed a whole bottle of tequila and then was like, "Okay, I'm loosened up now." It wasn't all that.
Does he not drink at all? Because sometimes what somebody who may occasionally indulge may seem like a lot to somebody who doesn't drink at all. And that may be a flash for him. We don't know what's in his past.
I thought he had a drink too.
No, hold on. I'm Abby.
He was like, and I poured enough.
Abby's point, I get that.
But
I
didn't
do.
he have a drink too?
No, but yes, but I'm saying I get what Abby is saying, but the way he was talking to was like, "Are you my daddy?" Coley, your thoughts?
Yes,
please.
It just seemed like it kind of came out of nowhere because they just sat down and had one drink. Someone said that was just her second drink. Like, it just seemed really aggressive for just her second drink.
It wasn't like drink number 10.
Keenan,
I'm on.
I mean, cooking.
But if you're used to not drinking at all,
I was like, I get that. I get that.
Like
I
a lot
get
to
that.
some people.
No, it was to me. I get all of that, but you don't know what she got going on. So your approach shouldn't be so aggressive when you don't even know what's happening. This is y'all first meeting, so I don't get the aggressiveness. Is what I'm saying as far as him to her. I didn't understand it.
Was it super aggressive, or was he like, is this
assertive?
He was like, so this is your second drink? Do you drink a lot? Is this something that you do often?
But he said, but
if you've been talking for however long these people have been talking, why hasn't this come up in the conversation?
Because they never ever met.
Good question.
Because they never ever met.
But she said you didn't.
What you saying? You cool? What you saying right now?
Come on, never ever.
A full glass. She said and then he was like, "Well, I poured enough." Like, I'm just saying,
He definitely sound like somebody
I'm
with
not a
game.
super big drinker, but if you don't pour me a drink, pour me a drink. Don't be wetting my whistle. I need a little something
Wet
extra.
my whistle.
Well, see, but Dina, you grown. You know what I'm saying?
Very much grown.
Right, but but I understand what Kamisha is saying, and I understand I understand it because I'm looking at both sides of the pendulum, right? So sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So the fact that they've been talking online for whatever, however long, you can hide a lot, like a baby, a wife, or husband. You can hide a lot.
Yeah.
So, and then on the other side of the coin, we don't know his background. He may have had some issues with drinking or in his background. So that may have prompted that type of question. But again, it's not so, and I do feel like I agree that this question probably should have been addressed like early on when y'all was talking online. Like, what's your favorite color? What you like to eat? Do you drink a lot?
And I agree with you because here's my thing. Like when I come home from work and I want to wind down and I get on the FaceTime with my kids or my friends or whatever, I always have a drink in my hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why have you not seen this before?
Right. Because even though I am a social drinker, like if I go out, I will have a drink. There's no liquor in my house because I don't drink like that. So it just depends. Like at some point, you would think you would have a conversation if he has I don't know. If he has
Ain't no liquor in my
it's a
house.
trauma trigger
I
for
must be
her.
broke or
Maybe
something.
his mama
No,
drank a
she keeping it
lot and
real.
then used to bop him upside the head. We don't know.
Not
It must
upside
be
the
a
head.
rough week if ain't no liquor in my house.
Maybe him seeing her have multiple drinks is a trigger for him, and he's like, okay, let me take a step back.
Right.
Is this what you do normally? And why wouldn't you know that if you've been talking for any length of time with somebody, something like that will show? Like you just said, if you are on FaceTime with your kids, you'll have a drink in your hand. Like if you're on FaceTime with the man that you were talking to and y'all chit-chatting and stuff, you would have a drink in your hand. So why?
Oh,
What
I'm
type
pouring
of
a drink.
conversations, what type of have they been discourse have they been having where have they
It might
not
be
been on
surface
FaceTime with
level.
each other this
And
Some of that right.
physically see her?
That's what
Some of
doesn't
that's
make
not right.
sense to me
And then
with
some of
these
that's not right.
situations because I don't feel like a lot of these people are being authentic with each other. Because, like I said, I have a very powerful, high stress job. So when I come home, I'm having a martini, I'm having a shot, I'm having whatever. Like I said, when I'm on kids, family members, whoever, yeah, I'm gonna take something, take the edge off. You know what I'm saying? Liquor is my friend and my evening wind down or whatever. So if I'm on the phone with my man and we're hey, cheers, it was a stressful day. I have going on. So it just seems really fake to me that you're not exposing your true self. Because let me tell you something. Once I come home, I tell people all the time, once the bra come off and the bonnet go on, I ain't nowhere else. So I'm giving you all of that.
Well, okay, wait, I got an example.
Cardi B 24/7.
Who is this?
I got an example. So when I'm out DJing, I have on my shapewear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
But when I come home, I'm peeling out of it, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But if we're talking online, I'm giving you what I want you to see, not what the reality is.
True.
Right.
So
This is your representative.
Right. But at the same time, okay, so let's think about like Neverevermets season 1, right? With Alexis and what painted face, what was his name? Painted hairline, what was his name?
Jesus help
Whatever his name was. Okay, so the fact that my God today, yes. So however long they was talking online, right? He never presented that he had an aggressive nature against women. True or no?
Right.
But when they got face to face,
right,
his attitude, because one, he didn't like how she looked in real life. 2, he talked to her like she was absolutely nothing, and she tried to clock him with a pot. So all of those situations did not come forth until they met face to face. So here we are in another situation where he's a little taken aback because he was like, wait a minute, how much you drink? Like, so that may not have come across the conversation level while they were
Then I
online.
feel you on
Well,
that. But
look,
here's my whole
hold on, but let me just say this. I would say from the season previous to now, it's more fugazi. The last season,
Come on, Dallas Word, let's go.
let me go ahead. The last season was fugazi with the whole uh uh situation that happened with little mama or whatever. I fake, not fake, blah blah. Now we're going to this season with the whole fake, and I'm gonna say it, a whole fake relationship going to this season. Not speaking to anybody else, but two people.
Can I just say something?
Hold on, mama. I know, but I'm just gonna say I don't understand how we can even. You had 2 years, y'all waiting for a whole narrative. Now y'all making up one. Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead.
But that's reality TV.
No,
This
that's
is what I'm
all
gonna say.
WN reality TV.
In
Go ahead, Danny.
today's world, okay, we are not talking about the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or even the 90s. In today's world, you got Skip Lag, you got Expedia, Travelocity, and hotels.com, all these apps, right?
Okay.
I personally, and I will show the receipts, booked a ticket from DFW to Las Vegas for $54 round trip. I just don't understand how these people have not got on the plane,
Okay.
Megabus, Greyhound, Amtrak, or
Because there are no
whatever.
government subsidies for that. You actually got to have like funds.
Right, but we're talking $54. I took that
sorry.
off in the
Money?
casino. So I'm just saying, like, where is your like here's my thing. If I am dating someone and
Money.
it's either you gonna come see me or I'm gonna come see you, we gonna figure it out. So I understand the concept of the show, but at the same time, in today's world where
The
hey,
megabus
you can't
exists.
you can't check your bag, but Skip Lag get the fuck on the plane. Like
Yeah, but we
Spirit
had the exact
Airlines
same question for
exists.
the last season. There was like two people that was in
Frontier
the same city and never
exists.
met.
like literally, I got a $54 round trip ticket from DFW.
I feel like that's too much for
First of all,
my,
Dina,
my
send me that
man.
link though. Send me
No,
hit
no, 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 no.
I got you. I'm gonna send it to you on
Dina
Instagram right now.
have the hookup. I get it, but I'm saying it's to me it's too much for me to see my man. I'm not waiting 5-10 years to see you and be online on the computer and shit or FaceTiming you for 10 years or 5 years or 3 years or whatever and be like, oh, I'm gonna wait to go on network to say, hey, I saw you in person for the first time. I'm sorry. That's
Chris just
crazy.
wanted to be on TV,
The fuck?
and
Yeah, I
a lot
mean,
of
like,
people just want to be on TV.
But that was
yeah,
our
but look, if
issue
I
with
get
it
the if
last
I
season.
audition for something
Crazy.
like that, like y'all know me in real life. Y'all already know I'm stupid in real life. But if I get an opportunity to do something like that, yeah, I'm gonna put a cowboy hat on like Beyonce Carter. Like, this ain't Texas. Woo!
Not Beyonce
Hold
Carter.
on. So but y'all know that's not who I am in real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this stuff, like a lot of people are actors on these shows.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them they are not, you know, doing this love stuff in real life. They're acting, for whatever the check is, or for the exposure.
For the exposure,
Right.
not for the check. The check ain't shit.
Agree.
So yeah.
I don't know. Frisco probably needed to check.
Who's it? Frisco?
The check too is like you don't even
Another
get.
Cisco? I was like, Jesus Christ.
They
He's
split
so fine. Was he fine in real life?
He is fine. Yeah, he's
Okay.
fine.
I mean, I give him
Wait a
like a place
minute.
to stay
I
for like
You
mean,
2
said
days.
Cisco in the chat?
did he take somebody to
No.
Ruby
We
House
got
where he
two
was
Cisco.
staying?
Cisco in here and Cisco and Rachel Love.
I don't know about all. I just know he's a good guy. I like Frisco.
Okay, that's nice.
That's nice.
That's awesome for you. Yeah, you're
That is
stupid,
nice.
yo.
That's nice for
Like
him.
you know, see
I hope that young man prospers and goes
That
on
was
his life.
the
that was
mama
so
that says,
patronizing
"Thank
at
you,
that moment.
baby.
I
Thank you,
felt the
baby. Good
sarcasm.
job, baby."
No,
It
I
was
mean it because
oozing
I don't care
sarcasm.
enough not to want him to win. Go do be great, beloved. I don't have the bandwidth to care
Why
to wish.
does he
I
laugh?
just loved him with his shirt off. Like he ain't even gotta talk.
Oh,
Just take
Jesus
your shirt off and
Christ.
sit there and be pretty. Just
Oh,
Not
it's
just
just
time
take
for the prayer. And I know that's a bad segue, but it's time for prayer.
no, it's not.
Well,
God is everywhere.
I'm just saying.
It is.
I honestly think that a lot of people come on here, and when they see these people, they're not aesthetically pleasing to the eye as what they thought they were. So they nitpick other situations and aspects to.
That's what Antoinette was just saying in the chat.
Yeah, I honestly think that it's like, oh yeah, it was all good. We was on the phone, blah blah blah. Now I see you in person, and so now I'm going to nitpick these other things to make us not be a connection because I don't want to say, oh, this wasn't what I thought it was because you're not aesthetically pleasing to the eye as I thought you might be with what for whatever reason.
That's real because I do that in real life.
That can be real. However,
That's real. That's real because I do that in real
depending
life.
on who they are as a person, maybe it's just me because I like who likes me, and I don't really have a
Yes,
type.
amen.
So my
Short,
thing
tall,
is
skinny,
that you could
big.
be not as aesthetically pleasing, but if that heart is beautiful, the inside is beautiful, it's going to turn,
But some people
it's
don't
going
go
to
that
color
far.
the way that I see
But
you,
Evie,
and
you're
you'll be more
different. Evie,
I
attractive
you're
love
to me.
them
different.
all.
Some
Nah.
people are very superficial.
I
So
ain't.
yeah,
Yep.
we had this great connection, but then I see you in person and you're not what I thought you would be. So now I'm going to nitpick everything about you so that it doesn't work. That's all I'm saying. And I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people on the show, they like, like just like whatever Love is Blind, they be in these pods and everything is great and we connected and we share all these same things, and then I meet you in person and you're not aesthetically pleasing to me as what I
Yep,
want
exactly.
visually, and now I'm going to nitpick everything so that we can disperse.
Well,
Yeah, that's real because I do that in real life.
everybody does in real
Come on,
life.
Yeah, like
Jesus.
he's like I met a guy and the conversation, like he's really sweet. We chit chat. And then when I saw him, I was like, damn, where's the top row of your teeth at? And
Oh my
Oh
God.
no! Wait.
yeah, and then now it's just everything about him just irks me to where I was like,
Yes, exactly.
yeah, so and now everything
That's what
about
I'm
him just
talking
irks
about.
me to where when he'll say something, I'm like, you
You
talking to
rolling
me
your
like your
eyes because
coochie
all
fell
you
out.
see is his missing teeth.
And that
Oh
is
Yeah, like it's
exactly
bothering me, but he talks to me now like his coochie fell out, and I'd be like, sir, pick your coochie up, pop it back in, move around, and
right,
I
and
don't want to talk
that's
to him now.
exactly
No,
that.
I can't move around. I cannot. Oh
Yeah,
my
I mean
god.
it's I just need him to pick his
well,
coochie up and move around, like it's time to him to
Because
find something safe to do and
let's
leave me
be
alone.
real. Way back in the day, before we had all this internet stuff, and we had the party lines, and the conversation was great, and then you meet them, and they said they was 6'4", but they really 5'9", or they said they was 220, and they was really 340.
Oh my
You know what I'm
god.
saying? All that,
I'm looking at
all
all
those
them.
things, then we see the person and you're like, that is not what I envision for myself. So I'm going to nitpick everything, your voice, your laugh,
I get it because they don't
all
want
these
to
Yeah, but see,
things.
but back in those days,
outright and
I would
be
just
like, hey,
pretend you didn't exist.
Exactly.
you
I
just
would just pretend I would pretend like I was somebody else because they'd be like, I'm here to meet. No, I don't.
I don't know
Okay,
you
so
player.
this kind of moment at the time where we have the prayer, and
Okay.
okay, so
Can we talk about
I did.
something?
I don't know. I'm pretty much done. So it's what it is. I'm done for the day. So he
Okay, well, after the prayer and we close this out, party backstage.
Side note, my birthday is April 20th. So if y'all coming to Houston, let's go.
Let's go. Period. You should have said earlier, but go ahead.
Send me the invite.
Abby.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, if all hearts and minds are clear.
My ears.
Dear Heavenly Father, it's again that we come to you as humbly as we know how, thanking you and praising you for everything that you are and all that you do. Now, Lord, you're going to have to walk with us for this season, because I don't know what is happening with these people. There seems to be a lot of fakery, punk faking, a lot of situations that are happening. The girl is out here, her coochie ain't even healed yet. And listen, God, you're gonna have to be with us for this adventure, because I don't know. Okay. Now hopefully somebody actually finds who they are destined to love and be with, and that's their person. I hope at least one of the couples. Jesus. One of the situations. Your will be done in their lives. Okay. And if you do these things,
love, Jesus.
Oh my God, if you do these things, we'll be so careful to give your name the glory and the honor that you deserve. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. My God.
Amen.
Y'all
are gonna find him, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Gonna find him.
Want to do it to you. Yeah.
I ain't gonna be bothering the Lord too much more behind this foolishness.
Jesus. Another foolishness.
You know what? I know I already have a special ticket to hell, but I'm trying to have a special seat today.
I want to go to hell.
I already know I'm going, but I'm trying not to go right today. Today.
Amen.
All right, y'all. That being said, it's Cameshiareviews, the Queen of Reality TV. Y'all know what it is, and y'all know. My bad.
What it was and what it's gonna be.
One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen